Hey guys, y'all ready to make some fun and quick tassels that you can use on your journals or on decor items, anything. Let's get started with our supplies. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna need material. We're gonna need leftover fabric, um, lace, ribbon. I got some eyelash trims here. We'll also need, depending on what you want in your tassel, like I love to put chain and beads, um, beaded chains in my tassels as well. You can use some leftover jewelry or broken jewelry. I just love this for broken jewelry. So I got a broken bracelet here. I have some seed beads here that I want to use that are just beaded on some 26 gauge wire. We also have some regular chain, some rose gold chain here. And then also you're going to need some, depending on how you want to make your tassel, what you want the topper to be, you need one of those. So on this one, I have a thread spool. It's just a vintage thread spool. Or you can use some beads, any type of bead that you want, or you can use bead caps, or even like a keychain topper. I've used those too before. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those right now because I've given them away in my kits. But you'll see how easy it is and how easy you can make any topper with these tassels. So today, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this really pretty what do they call it? Fired heart bead. I'm going to use this as my topper. And then also, too, if you want to do a wrap around the top, you don't have to. You'll need to go ahead and bead you some seed beads, probably around 8 to 10 inches. Just depending. Yeah, again, the length is going to be up to you as well. Like on this one as well, I made some of my own beads. If y'all want to see how I make those, let me know. But I also just kind of laminated some ephemera and put them on a quilt pen. You do not have to do that, but I just thought it gave them a little bit more personality. So if you want to, you can try to use some fish string. I know that it can be done because I've done it. It's a little bit more challenging, but it can be done. I have some 18 gauge wire here. I don't think I'm going to use this, but this is really good if you want to do like a wraps. If you want to do really pretty decorative wraps at the top with your really, pretty swirls or whatever. I think I'm going to go ahead and just stick with my 26 gauge. You just want to make sure that whatever wire you get to that you can put you can put your wire or string through it whenever you put two of them at the same time, okay? Because we're going to have to put two at the same time in your bead, or two lengths of your string or your wire. So let's get started. Also, I got some wire cutters, any kind of cutters. I've got some round nose pliers and some flat nose pliers. You can do with one or the other. I tend to think that the round nose pliers work easier whenever you come to your loops, but it's up to you. You can also use some really cool beads like these. I've got some real cool wood beads or these European beads, but you're also going to need, if you want to, well, you don't really need them, but I have some other beaded chain here I want to try using, I think. So let's get started. Let's stop dibble-dabbling. Let's get through this. What you're going to do is you're going to get all your fabric and you're going to put it in a straight, no, not a straight line. You're going to put it in an even line, but you don't want them all the same length, okay? But we're going to give it a haircut. That's going to be the last thing that we do. So right now, you just need to lay out your fabric, and you can put as much fabric on there as you want. You can have your tassel as thin or as thick as you want. You can go ahead and put your beads on there, because what we're going to do is we're going to be folding this in half. All right, really easy. It could not be any easier. You could also, if you wanted to, instead of putting your beads and your chain on right now, you can also thread those on your wire, which I can show you that in a minute. I got some leather string here. Let's put some of this trim. I think today I want my tassel a little bit thinner. If you want your pretties, your chain and stuff to show more, you need to go ahead and put that on the outside. Or that needs to be kind of like the first or the last thing that you put on your pile here, okay? So I think that's, let's see, we're gonna do, that's good enough. I think we're gonna do a thinner one today. All right, so I had this all laid out. Now I kind of want to even it out here. I'm going to bend it in half, but first we're going to get some wire. I'm going to cut some of this 26 gauge wire, or is it 28, something like that. I've got a crimp there. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Oh, probably 8 inches. Probably way too much, but it doesn't matter. It's just some wire. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fold our tassel in half, just like this. Okay. Just like this. We're going to fold it in half. We're going to get our wire and we're going to just bend it up. Just like that. And now we have our wire on. And right now, if you don't like the way that your tassel looks, you can maneuver it around. You can put your chains up here. You can put other pieces up that you want to be seen more. Just dilly-dally with it as much as you want to, or you can take it down and redo it all together if you want. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you're going to twist this wire because you don't want this coming undone. We're going to do 2 twists. Okay, and don't do it too tight because you don't want to break your wire. Now, if you're using string, you would just do a, you just tie a knot with string, all right? Okay, so now let's put our beads on. Or our thread, or our thimbles, or bead caps, or whatever. I'm going to get a couple of my beads from here. Okay. And you're just going to thread as many as you want on. It doesn't matter. It's all up to you. I'm going to put these on to see what they look like. I'm going to try this really pretty heart. Oh, that's really pretty. I just love that. Okay, will we do another bead? Will another bead look good? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. No. No, not really. No. We're just going to let go of that one. Okay, so now we have our beads threaded on. All right, so next we're going to grab our round nose pliers or whatever pliers you got. You're going to grab the very end of it right above your bead. Okay? And I should have used a different bead. Let me try a different bead so that y'all can see better. Let's try this pretty crystal one, because it's kind of hard to see with that heart one when I'm doing. And since I'm using that one, I'm going to add this bead here. Okay. So grab your pliers, whatever pliers you got, and you're going to just put it at the end of your bead, just like that. Very easy. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take both these wires and you're going to do a 90-degree angle, just like that. Okay? Then you're going to take your tool, and you're going to put it at the top. So now you got like this. So you got a little, you probably got a couple millimeters space there, which we need to do our twist. So now we're going to get our tool and we're going to put it at the top here. All right. And depending on how big you want your hole is how big you're going to, how much you're going to move your tool up. So mine is, I don't want it too big because I'm just going to put it on a journal. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just wrap it like this. All right. So now we're going to have something like that. Now we're going to take our tool. We're going to put it through this hole right here. And we're going to hold it real good. And then we're going to take our tail and we're just going to wrap. Wrap it around. It does not have to be pretty. Remember, we're going shabby here. Okay? Just like that. All right? So now we got our hole. Now, if you were to use a thimble or something that has a big, like this has a big hole in it, you can see. What you would need to do is you need to put a little bead on top before you did this, all right? Like you can see here, I just put a bead spacer so that my wire or your thread will not go through it, all right? So now, since we got all that done, all we have to do now is cut our wire. So we'll cut it. I'll give it a cut right there. Okay, maybe I need some new clippers, maybe? Well, or maybe it's just the user. Pardon me. Okay, and now we're going to straighten out our loop because this is really thin wire. And then I'm going to take my other pliers, or you can use your round nose, whatever you got, and you're going to cover that end there, okay? Because you don't want to get poked. So now this is what we got. You got your tassel, okay? With the beaded topper. This is our tassel, right? Now we're going to get our little length of seed beads, which again this is probably about 6 inches, but depending on how fat you want your wrap to be, it depends on how long you want your length. One of these ends I left open so that I can wrap it around, and I'll show you. Wrap it around this end. So we want to start with this end that we have a loop at, and it's the same kind of loop that I showed you on how to do this one. Same type of loop. Just going to wrap until you get to the end. And then I'm going to take my end of my wire. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple beads out because I know I'm going to need that extra space. And then you're going to wrap it through this hole here you got. Okay, you're going to get your pliers and you're going to tighten it. And you're going to keep wrapping it in there. If you're using thread, you're just going to make knots. Or this is a perfect time to get some thicker wire and do some decorative wrapping as well if you wanted to. But you can see I'm just going to continue to wrap this through that hole there. Okay, and then I'm pulling as tight as I can. And once I got it through there 2 or 3 times, probably 3 or 4 times, you can go ahead and clip. You're going to clip that little piece off. Okay, and you want to hold it while you're clipping because you don't want your wire to go everywhere. So you can step on it later. And then you're going to find that part, and then you're going to tuck it in so nobody can get hurt on it. You're going to tuck it in underneath your seed beads, okay? Just like that. All pretty and tucked in, okay? So now we have our topper. Now at this time, if you want to give your tassel a trim, this is a perfect time to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. Remember, you don't want them all the same length though. You're giving them a... Okay, so now we got a haircut on it. And you can see it's just shaggy. So pretty. And if you want to, you can add a pin to it of like, you can just add charms, or you can add, like I did here, ephemera. Or you don't have to. It's up to you. And you just put it anywhere. And then if you want as well, you can do any type of pin at the top so that you can pin it to whatever you want to pin it to. And that's it. That's all she wrote. That's it. So if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. If you want more like it, let me know. And we will see you next time. Bye, guys.